Hey, 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 hey. What's up, collective? It's your girl Tracy from Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle. Glad you could join me back again in my new channel. 13 days strong and counting, guys. Anyway, I'm doing a reading for the Fire Sign Collective, and today we are focusing in on the Leos of the world, the fierce lions of the world. Born between July 23rd to about August 22nd. So anyway, in my other readings, guys, I know the last 2 years have been, kind of difficult for all of us, all of humanity dealing with what we've been dealing with over the last 2 years. And I don't know about you guys, but, there's been some weary days that, I've had to deal with. And I do use tarot regularly as a form of divination to help me, to help guide my life, right? Although we all still have free will. So even though you listen to advice or get divination or prayer and supplication, we all still have free will to either take the red pill or the blue pill, right? So, but if you do use tarot as guidance, you know that when you listen to any particular messages, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And then there's also the karmic and the divine masculine drama, chaos going on. And it's kind of a bummer sometimes. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to do something that's uplifting to your soul, uplifting to your spirit. Well, I'm really hopeful that it is uplifting to your spirit and your soul. What we're going to do today, hold on, I forgot my books. All right, guys, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. Okay, so what we're going to do today to uplift our spirits and our souls is I'm going to do some life path. I'm going to draw some life path cards and do life path readings. This is the deck that I'm using. It's called the Enchanted Oracle Map, and it's by Colette Baron Reed. She's a gifted tarot reader as well as an intuitive. She has her own website as well as she can be found on hayhouse.com. Great website. And they offer a lot of free videos in order to help with your spiritual growth. So we're going to draw 4 from there, Leos. And then to finish it up, I'm gonna pull 2 angel card readings, two angel cards from the Angel Guide by Kyle Gray. He is also a very gifted tarot reader as well as an intuitive, and one of his special gifts is that he's able to communicate directly with angel beings, which is spectacular, right? Who doesn't want to communicate with our angels? Well, here's a way to do it, and that's to get angel card messages. So we're going to get it started. So I have prayed over the cards, and I prayed over myself, and I prayed over the collective. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to get it crack-a-lacking, guys. Just trying to make these videos as short as possible. Okay, so let's get it started. Holy Spirit, we are meditating on the fire sign collective, the fire sign of Leo, born the July 23rd to on or about August 22nd. Holy Spirit, what life path messages do these Leo lions need to hear today that will edify their spirit, guide them in the right direction, give them the advice they need? What do the Leos of the world need to know, Holy Spirit? Whoa. Okay, well, that's 4. You know what? I'm going to put the one that directly fell on the table, and I'm going to put these back. And if they want to come back, they will. If messages want to be told, believe me, Spirit will bring them back. All right, 2 more cards, Holy Spirit. 2 more life path cards for our Leo the Lions, please. Born July 23rd to about August 22nd. Okay. the hidden, I hope you can see this, but the hidden energy, Leos, is Magic Stream, the number 18 card. And we'll look at this a little bit further. But first, we're going to go over the 4 major life path cards that I've chosen for you, and we're going to go through each one. Hope you can see this. Let me see. There we go. So the first card that I drew for you, Leo the Lions, is the number 42 card, Wide Open. Wide Open. Hope you guys are all doing very well today. Okay. Now you see it looks like a woman, and she's standing on a rock and she's looking out into the expanse, right? And all of this right here, all of this white light is spirit. This sort of reminds me of like the Hermit card in tarot, where you see the person sitting, on a cliff or on a rock, all by themselves, just communing with spirit. It could be the Hermit card, it could be the Hangman card, or the Four of Swords in tarot, that puts you in a form of introspection and meditation and leaning on not your own knowledge, but communing with the divine. Then you also see there is a butterfly right here. And for me, butterflies always represent, going through that cocoon stage, being in that chrysalis for a certain amount of time, gestating. The caterpillar gestates. But then when he or she emerges from that cocoon or chrysalis, they emerge a beautiful butterfly, another form of themselves, right? So that's what spiritual awakening is all about. But let's read what the book says. Wide open. All right, Leos, you're free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice, Leo, that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is a sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Wow, that's really beautiful. And I love how it says this card is a sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space. Don't Leo the lions in the African savannah freely roam the wide open space, right? Looking for opportunities, right? Maybe opportunities for lunch or opportunities to find shade or, a tree to climb up in and rest. But freely explore, Leos. Then we have Metamorphosis, which is 25, in which we just got finished talking about this 42 card and the butterfly going through the cocoon. Now, here's another set of butterflies in this Metamorphosis card. Here we go. See that? How beautiful it is? And you've got two flamingos down here, and they're kind of making a heart with their necks and their heads, if you can see that. And then you've got these cocoons, and you've got all of these butterflies emerging from these different cocoons or chrysalises, right? So let's find out what metamorphosis means to you. Okay. And, if you add the 2 and the 5, it's a 7, which is a holy number. It points to the divine. But reduce is a 3, and 3s are all about, waiting for ships to come in, waiting for new things to manifest, right? Collaboration. So the book says, you are in the process of deep and beautiful change, Leo. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. And if you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Wow. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release the old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you, Leo. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. Wow. And that echoes this first card, what we just talked about, being in that cocoon, going through that gestational period where you're literally transforming from like that baby caterpillar into this beautiful butterfly that when you see butterflies, you're always in awe, right? And the transformation, just like spiritual awakening or changing things in your life, aren't always easy and can be painful. But when you do make the change, sometimes my grandmother used to say, one change makes for many changes. So you never know what wonderful changes can transpire just by taking that leap of faith and becoming that caterpillar and, resting in spirit and being able to come out that beautiful butterfly. Next, you have 26, which is deep freeze. You see this winter, looks like a frozen tundra, right? And you see it looks like a lion or a statue of a lion that's in repose or rest, right? Number 26 card, which in tarot, the number 9 can point to a weary warrior, somebody who, has gone through the battles of life and is kind of weary and basically still keeps on fighting, although they probably need to take some rest or regain their energy. But let's find out what this says about it. Everything has its season. Now's the time to put activity on hold while you rest. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also a time to put all of your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of it, Leo. Self-care is the most important activity right now. So reflect, read a good book, or get a massage. Rest and dream. This backs up the other cards on the table, guys, right? To be able to lay down that sword that you're carrying. Don't be the weary warrior like the like the Nine of Wands in tarot, right? Or the Four of Swords in tarot, somebody just flat out on their back, you know, in a meditative state, in a restful state, regaining their energy, meditating on spirit, replenishing. So you have to find that balance, Leo. And right now, spirit is telling you that you need to take a pregnant pause, right? You need to allow things to gestate, just like that caterpillar in that cocoon. Okay. And self-care is the most important thing right now, because there's only one of you, and you need to be in your best form. Okay. 49, talisman. There you go. So you see this woman, and she's walking down a path, and as you can see, the road, it looks like fog right here. So she can't really see where she's going, right? But she knows she's going somewhere. And like this red indicates like passion, right? Her passion, she's following like her passions, her dreams, wanting to fulfill some things. And even though she can't see where she's going, but spirit is leading her the whole way. And she has trust and faith that spirit is going to take her where she needs to be. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid, Leo. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever you inquire about, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons, Leo, and earned the right to your successes. So keep moving forward, right? Remember to find that balance of going hard, but coming back to your cocoon and resting and gestating, and those manifestations that you're working on, dreaming about, will come to fruition. Just keep walking down that path. And even though you can't see the final outcome, right? Know that spirit is leading you in the direction that you need to go in. Okay. And the hidden energy was number 18, magic stream. Give me just a second. Okay. So magic stream number 18. Okay, so I don't know if this is like a hill or what it is, but I think it's a hill, and there's a tree on there, and you see a crane here, and then the water. So there's something magical about this dream. So let's find out what it is. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness, right? So every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity, sorry about that, of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration, Leo. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. So, whatever you're manifesting, right? Oh, whatever you're manifesting, because you're following the path that Spirit has you on, even though you can't see the final result, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you're trying to make happen, it's sort of, you're kind of co-creating with the universe, right? You're co-creating with Spirit. And it's saying that whatever you're manifesting or co-creating with Spirit will reach the masses. So I'm not sure what you guys are working on, Scorpio, but it sounds pretty interesting. Okay. And let's get 2 angel cards for you. Take a sip of my coffee real quick. Okay. Holy Spirit, this is for the fire sign collective of Leo, the lion, which is the 5th sign of the zodiac, born around July 23rd to about April 22nd. Holy Spirit, angelic realm, what angelic messages would you love to give Leo for today and the next 4 or 5 days that will help soothe their soul and edify their spirit? Please give me 2 angelic messages for the sign of Leo, please. Sign of Leo, angels. Ooh. Can you please give me 2 angelic cards? Holy Spirit, can you please give me 1 to 2 angelic messages for the sign of Leo today, please? And I would need those messages, today. Thanks, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, please give me 2 messages. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay. Great. And your hidden energy is earth and ground, which goes back to these other cards. The first at least 3 cards is number 1, rest and rejuvenation, right? And also you may want to get out in nature, go hug a tree, go take off your socks and put your feet in the grass or the water or something. Just get out in nature, take a nice walk, get some fresh air, rejuvenate your spirit, right? Ground yourself, right? Because you're in that gestational period before whatever you're working on manifests itself. Okay, so let's get to the main angelic cards that were pulled. We've got learning experience. Learning experience. If you're really enjoying the message so far, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Leos. All right, here we go. Learning experience. And you see this angel has the light of wisdom, the light that spirit has imparted in them. And they also have their hand over their heart chakra. So let's see what the angels have to say about this card. Okay, Leo, you've dedicated a lot of your time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You've had many experiences recently that have been great teachers. Even though not everything has been easy or perfect, there has been a positive in that you have come to understand yourself, your gifts, and your abilities better than ever. You're deeply connected to who you are, what you stand for, and what's important to you in your life. With this card, when this card appears to you, Leo, angels are acknowledging the challenges and obstacles you have surmounted recently. Although it may have been a difficult time for you, your faith and inner strength have increased. Know that the cloud has a silver lining, and you will soon have moved beyond the feeling of being stuck or unsupported. So, Leos, if any of you guys are feeling unsupported out there, have you gone through, like we've all gone through in the last few years, some really difficult, harsh times, but for a lot of you, that's caused you to go inward, and allowing spirit to shine that light into you. Now that if you do have spiritual gifts, now you know what those gifts are, right? Your strengths and your weaknesses. And, if you have felt unsupported, just know that, you're never alone. Even when people are not around, you're always supported by your spiritual team that's with you 24/7. That encompasses angels, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and more. So this is really a good card. This means that you're open to elevating. And then we've got take a step back, which sounds like it's going to echo some of the other initial cards that we threw out on the table. Hold on for a second. I don't know why I always pick up the card first instead of finding the page first, but anyway. Okay. Take a step back. Here we go. Take a step back, Leo. Okay. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There is an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time, Leo, but you are being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you could open yourself up to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting your growth. In order to have the best experience and positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive of your expansion and of your highest good. These cards go hand in hand, right? They basically said a lot of the same things. This is telling you just to take a step back, call on your spirit team, your angel team, right? If you need more clarity on whatever situation you're going through. And then on top of that, it also ties into the deep freeze card, meaning to take a step back, right? Rest and rejuvenate. Do your part, but let spirit do the rest. Metamorphosis. Even though you may be trying to manifest your dreams, your visions, whatever it is, people, places, and things that you're trying to manifest, you're still kind of like in this cocoon, and you're not completely done gestating. So spirit is saying, please take a step back. Know what your vision is, what you're trying to manifest is, and if you need additional help or you feel unsupported in any way, to call on your spirit team. But they're asking you, they're basically telling you that you are still in that cocoon-like stage. So take a step back, chill, relax. Spirit's got your back, right? I know that may be hard for some Leos because Leos are the lions, king of the jungle, right? Always trying to make shit happen. But sometimes you got to fall back. Yeah, got to fall back. And I love, in my yoga certification class, I just graduated with my 500 hours as a yoga teacher. And one of those things that's required is meditation, right? And I love how, the book says to have the best experience and positive outcome, Leo, to please take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals, and call in your angels for even more support of your expansion and of your highest good. So all of these cards tie in together, and even the hidden energy, which is earth and ground. Stay grounded. Take a break. Get out in earth. Feel the sun on your face. Feel the grass beneath your toes. Hug a tree. Do whatever that keeps you grounded, centered, while you're in that gestational period before everything that you're trying to manifest comes to fruition. Because it's all in divine timing, right? It's not in your time or my time. It's in divine's time. So anyway, Leos, Lions, I hope you got something out of the life path messages as well as the angelic card messages. I hope the messages have inspired you, have resonated with you, will be able to carry you into the next several days, armored with knowledge that spirit has your back, is working in the background on your behalf. But you have to be mindful and to kind of fall back and allow spirit to do what spirit needs to do in your life. Okay. So I'm going to be having messages like this that are inspiring and helpful to all of the collectives on a regular basis. It may not be the same oracle decks, but they'll be along the same line. So Leos, like I said, if this resonated with you, if you like the message today, please become a part of the Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle tribe. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm a new channel. And when you like, share, and subscribe, that helps, my channel grow. And I really appreciate that. If you need a personal reading, because remember, this is just for the Leo collective, all the Leos out there, so it may not fit for your particular situation. If you need a private reading, please go to the About Me section, and you can find my contact information. If you would like to donate to the page and support the page in any way, my PayPal information is there. And if you want to know a little bit more about me, I made a short video, and it's called Intro About Me. And I told you 5 things about me. So hopefully we can get to know each other as the channel grows. We can get to know each other a little bit more. So if this resonated, leave your comments and let me know if this helped you in any way. Until we meet again, Leos, I love you guys very much. Sending you peace, love, and light. Mwah, 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 mwah. Namaste. Be blessed.